I am getting some weird tech issues right now. I might have to restart stream because I'll have to reset my PC, but we'll see if it comes to that.
Hello.
Testing! Hello, chat! Hi, hi, hi! Hello! Why do I sound tinny? Fluctuating mic quality. Does this sound better? Actually, a little bit. Lower the volume. Just a touch. Just a touch. Woo! She's in my walls. Less bass. Clean. Yeah. Guess what, chat? I'm gonna show you Ivanka before I get into the map. Because you can't really see it well if I don't. Because I know what it's like looking at things from a third-person perspective, and you can't really see Jack. Why? Hi! Which wall? Probably this one. This is the one I'll have the best tracking from anyway. It's funny how it looks so fucked up from that camera, but it's actually fine, like on stream. But yeah, look at this. It's so good. And she's bouncy everywhere. Especially on her thighs. Well, especially on the boobs, to be honest. This leg is a little bit special. It's only being tracked from one base station for some reason. I think that's what I've managed to figure out what was actually going on. No, it's not based off of that. Because that swimsuit is no longer TOS friendly. It's way too thin. And almost, like, you could argue that it might be translucent, but it isn't. Because you know how Twitch be, and you gotta be like above and beyond, sure. Testing. Testing. My name is Dr. Ivanka Duklov. Okay. I think I'm ready. Horrendously bright. Oh, I could just ask them to serve me. I get a kick out of it, a little serotonin jump whenever I ask. Not to work. I decide to be lazy. Adios. Dangerous things.
The only person that can tell you how to continue.
Don't mind me. I'm not interested in your conversation. Why is there so many people on a rock? What in the... What is that tiny one?
Okay. We can look into that. It might be in the form of ice, if that matters.
Are you all trying to get concussions?
Ice cream with many doctorates.
I like many tacos. Hey, what up?
Why is everyone sitting on a precarious rock?
I like to live dangerously.
More like die.
He was by himself
dangerously.
and people...
There's no easy way to get down from this thing.
He was by himself
Well,
and
I was
people
sitting
like
up there and then... Yeah. They all kind of just float me up there.
Mm. Yes.
Nothing.
You're very, very obvious. Mm.
He called you a
Hello.
nurse.
You good?
Growl and grunt all you want, puppy. What the hell
There's
was
only a
that?
few people that I've met. There's only a few people that I've met that I have made him like that. Always makes my week.
Really? I'm not really
Yeah.
doing anything, I'm just existing.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. That's usually the other
Yeah.
people's work too.
He called you a nurse.
Who called me a nurse?
Jaden, he saw you. He said, hello, nurse. And then he got flustered.
Oh, I thought they were. Okay. That's an old meme. I thought that he was degrading my station. By the way, I liked your notes. Thank you.
You like the notes? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. You're welcome. It took a great deal of effort compiling all of them in time. I'm sorry about that.
Please not put me in the jar. I would not like it.
Code was mostly
Quite
encoded.
alright.
Like I
It
said,
takes a
you
lot of
wouldn't have
My
said it.
effort to be
favorite
You
one
wouldn't
on
have
the
raised
list
up.
was the guy who turned into a
Now you
driver
mentioned it
halfway
now, and
through
here's
the
what will happen.
cryogenic
But I won't put
freezer.
you out of respect.
That was interesting to read.
My reaction would have been bring out the chainsaw.
Wow.
No,
That is literally not all, isn't it?
Fair enough.
This is Miss Shinobu Koda. She's a good friend of mine.
Ah. Nice to meet you. Quite a crowd.
Pleasure's mine.
Oh, right. I was going to go pester Echo.
This I've got to see.
Yeah, good times. But like always, there's no rest for the wicked for me. Even after I got injured, I have no time to heal. Work must be done.
Now that I think about it.
Where did Echo run off to?
He's in the house.
Oh, good. I can ambush him.
Oh, how come?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea right now.
Hello.
Hello,
I
Amanda.
would walk around you, but I don't think it's...
You really wish to know.
Did he miss what I said?
I'm judging you because you're my best friend, and it's funny.
Hello, Echo.
Hello again, Doctor.
Could
Hope
I
you're
get
having a
a
wonderful
drink,
day.
please?
Oh, yes. What do you like? Alcoholic, non-alcoholic? I just want to make sure. Because there's the
What
selection
isn't
here.
friends without like
But
bullying them,
only a
right?
select few is actually alcohol. Exactly.
I can think of something very particular. Just kidding.
Oh my.
Water. Will do
No, it's not.
fine.
Poor princess.
Okay, water. Let's get a bottle of water. There you go.
It's really fun watching all of your little endorphins
Excuse me.
wrestle about in there.
Oh, you're not kidding.
How'd your darkness need you go?
I'm glad you're having fun. Hi, Double.
Which one's the alcoholics?
Hello.
The white ones and the beer.
Hello.
I think I understand.
Repeat that. My brain didn't
Hello.
The white
Wait,
ones,
the white ones and the beer.
The white ones and the beer. Hey,
Perfect.
Jaden, do you want a beer?
Jaden.
You turned around. What you doing?
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Gonna get one of the blue ones.
Thank you.
They seem to look like they're us. I'm also, a little dumb. How the fuck do you do all things like this?
By the way,
Yeah, I'll have to.
Jaden,
Yeah, don't
what the
have
hell
that.
are you doing?
Too complicated.
Yeah. Good.
But
I missed you.
You do realize that monoburn is a permanent affliction.
I mean, I've hardly left the apartment. Eyes and Jaden can both attest to this.
we actually talk about that somewhere.
And then cat sitting
Sure.
with you.
Cat sitting duty, Jerry sitting duty, Pokemon sitting duty.
No. I don't look at Jerry. He scares me. I just take care of the cat.
Out of the way, enough away from prying ears.
Not really, but pick a poison. What is it?
I may know what have happened regarding the mana burn. Is dealing with cluster migraines all week, and it's not something I can consciously recreate. It just sort of happened when I got angry at someone.
Congratulations, you're a sorcerer.
Is that a good thing, a bad thing?
It means that you need to learn emotional discipline, willpower, and to keep your emotions in check.
You know what I haven't had in forever? A beer.
Okay. I've learned how to do one thing consciously at least. Rama helped me with this. I can channel the lightning-based mana, at least to some degree. But I can't do much more than this.
You do know what mana burn is, right?
Basically, depleting my body of mana. A dangerous mana.
It is technically a... You could consider it a... No, I can't find an easy illusion for you. But it is a permanent reduction on your life force, as well as your forever mana capacity.
Great.
So it's very serious.
Yeah. To be fair, I wasn't exactly expecting it to happen. It just happened without me knowing it.
Of course. Still though, you should probably figure that out. Or else... you'll have nothing left.
Yeah, I'm not exactly wanting to end up in an early grave.
That or be without magic despite having tasted it. Personally, I think that's the worst option. To be without. With what you once had.
I did talk to someone else I know. He probably in a contact with someone in the Mirak. I sent them a text. I'm waiting for someone by the name of Coral. Apparently they know things about magic, so I guess it's a step in the right direction.
There's a lot of people who know magic. It'll be a little bit more difficult to have someone know exactly what you need. A lot of people have different interpretations, different teaching methods. Yours comes from emotion, feeling, passion. From sources from the moment. Will made manifest. It isn't something that you just sit on a desk and study for. You actually need to learn how to improve yourself. Unlike wizards who become emotionally incompetent sitting up in their towers. Dreadfully boring those lot. Hmm.
What do you, as a doctor, do you have any advice for at least dealing with the migraines?
Well, any normal headache medicine should help.
Okay.
But it's only putting a
Any other
band-aid
side
over
effects
the
I should be
actual.
aware of?
Those are the only major ones, aside from general soreness. But the really big thing is the loss of lifespan, permanent loss of magic, and magical potential being lost is really the biggest sad one. Knowing that you'll never be able to reach the capacity that your younger self could have.
I mean, I'm not even that old.
I know, that's why it's more tragic. You have so much more to grow. You couldn't have even tasted it, imagined it, seen what you could have done. Now you'll be forever knowing, longing for that answer. Tragic, really.
Well, because I got pissed off at a cat.
Yeah. Not really worth it in the long run. I'd suggest seeing a therapist, taking up meditation, learning CBT, not the cock and ball tortured kind, mind you.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not deal with that.
No. But yes, personal discipline, rigorous practice, getting to know yourself in both mind, body, and soul. That's what sorcerers have to do. And even more importantly, figuring out the source of all this. Your bloodline, or whatever inflicted you with it.
I actually did write to my mom. I sent a letter a couple weeks back, but I haven't heard anything. Mind you, the last time she saw me, she was verbally berating me while my father and brother beat the shit out of me.
Oh, someone's already done it.
She thinks I got their golden child killed, so she's pissed at me.
Trauma dumping.
The idiot brother got himself shot in the head. I told him to duck. He didn't duck. It's not my fault.
People who die, die. It's just the way of things.
Well, my family thought otherwise.
Yes, well, families suck.
Yeah.
Mine
That
especially.
reminds me, you even... I meant to ask, can you see all the titanium in my bones?
Yes.
Okay, so you knew about that. Okay.
Just assume that I knew everything. I can even know when you were.
His boat. When,
Oxytocin is a very telling chemical in the brain.
That But, yes, thank you for, uh, at least helping with that. And I need to walk away. That's what I need to do. Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
You're welcome. They just thanked me for adding to their spank bank. Wow.
That sounds like a nice thing to do.
I'm just existing. Hello, Amanda.
Hello again.
How are you feeling?
Since the last time you saw me, I'm doing fine.
That's good. I saw that you got a little bit affectionate with Echo.
It's not instant. I mean, the headache is there, but
A slow rising
at this
tide.
point, yeah. At this point, it's sort of just. I don't mention the headache, and if it gets too bad, I walk away.
I suppose that's the polite thing in social conduct. Something to practice is grounding yourself, reminding you of where you are, who you are, and
Who I am is
focusing on a
complicated thing.
sensory. The sooner you figure that out, the easier things will become. But something that is really good is focusing on a sensory that is nearby. Such as, for instance, this carpet is shaggy, somewhat moist from the ocean humidity, the salt in the air, things like that. Hello,
Do
Dobry.
you think?
Hello. If it's not a confidential thing, what did you do to Jaden? You ran in there and drank 2 whole things of alcohol.
Oh, he dragged me aside, trauma dumped his whole backstory, and then I just mentioned that I can tell because he's very obvious when he's aroused. Then he ran away.
Ah, of course, that would make him drink, of course.
Yes. Doesn't take much, apparently. Oh, I forgot. He thanked me for adding to his spank bank. Just by existing, apparently.
Okay, that's a little interesting.
He didn't mean to say it. It's one of those moments where you can tell that someone was thinking something, and it came out their mouth and said it instead.
I'm never gonna look at the bathroom the same now.
You live with 4. What is it, like 4 other individuals?
2 others. And 2 cats.
2 others.
And a
2 others with
weird
many
string
frequent
worm.
visitors.
Well, yes. That bathroom is somehow spick and span thanks to eyes, and my boredom. But now I'm never gonna be able to look at it the same.
An interesting point of view, I suppose.
Are you laughing at me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Alright. Thanks for clearing that one up. Also, I'm making a note to never touch you whenever you're surprised, ever, because I won't be able to walk away.
It's only if I'm choosing to hold on to you.
But, okay. Tell me then, would you hold on to someone who just randomly pokes you and then tries to run away?
Maybe it depends. I've gotten used to people being startled by me and running away after poking a stick or something. So I've stopped holding on. It's only in if I'm in a particularly unknown environment, I suppose. Here I'm less guarded slightly.
What was the longest amount of
I
time that
just
you were
found-
taken for a ride? I can imagine you snapping onto someone's tail and then they just...
Yes, I have to
Please don't
control
grab
my
onto my tail.
impulses. I won't. I have control over that sort of thing. Considering the amount of people over a lifetime who think, oh, a book on the floor, let me grab onto it. I have to avoid not burying my teeth into them in a public setting.
I don't know. They probably deserve it.
At that
Sometimes
point,
they
probably.
do, and I do oblige, but here I am trying to be nice about it.
Yes,
At least
I'm
nicer.
trying to be nice as well. Trying.
Usually you're pretty nice.
I have a very dry humor.
Ah,
I haven't been very mean to you yet.
well, why is that?
Well, for one, you came to me as a patient first. It doesn't really
That's fair.
bode well when you possibly antagonize future patients. Builds a negative relationship. That can come later. The witty banter can come later.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing you could do that would top eyes.
Oh,
You
I
can't let
would
me
give him a run
exist
for
without
his
giving him
money.
shit. It's fine. Eyes has never made me upset at him.
I bullied him in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Is that what he was doing that one night? That makes sense.
When?
I saw him playing it for a good few hours.
Yeah. I covered. He told me that he didn't like sweet berries. So I just kept dropping entire inventory fulls onto him. And then I ran away. And then I covered its entire
I can get
lawn
behind
in
that.
sweet berries.
I
This is the
approve of
first time
this.
I met him, by the way. I only barely knew his name, and I knew, ah yes, this is what I must do.
Well, I mean, he's also not dating Finley.
Ah yes, not dating Finley, not stealing him from my abode. Yes. Making
Whatever
the
will
sweet
you
little
do?
Tweety bird fly the nest. I will miss him dearly.
You had to find someone else to take in then.
Oh, I already
Another
have
bird to raise.
more than enough. I just really particularly liked Finley, is all. He's been with me for a very,
Fair.
very long time.
So you have more than just him there?
Oh, yes. There's quite a few abandoned little hatchlings that I took in.
Are you referring to, like, vampires?
Half-bloods.
Mm.
Some consider them an entirely different species. It's not exactly an unfair approximation. But to call them inferior
All I know
is a bit much.
Isn't Finley half?
Yes. I don't really adopt true bloods.
I don't think they'd let you, no?
Well, more like their sires are a lot more protective.
Okay.
And yes, they are prideful. Even if they were on their own, they would be like, no, I'm not going to be looked down upon by you. I don't need your help.
I mean, it sounds like me.
I wouldn't say that. You've been quite
A
eager.
few months ago.
A few months ago, then. You've made great strides.
I mean, I wasn't going to be able to do it alone.
No, most people can't, as much as they don't want to admit it.
Although Eyes did eventually have to just strong-arm me into staying at his place. So I wasn't
Whatever
sleeping
needed
on the
to happen.
streets.
Oh. That's a big lady.
Like you.
No bigger. Oh, hello,
that's
the man of the
whoopee
hour.
Okay. Also, hello. Why am I the man of the hour?
We were just talking about
Oh,
Minecraft.
nothing.
And about
You
how
really like Super
insufferably
yourself.
annoying you are.
Oh, this is true.
Yes. You
Yes,
should probably keep playing that at some point.
probably.
Even though you
I wouldn't mind sitting over your shoulder and annoying you.
That'll depend on Finley. By the by.
Well, that's fine.
They like their
I mean, I could
private
still sit there on the
playtime.
couch and... Oh, I'm aware.
That's true.
I've gotten kicked out multiple times the last month.
No, not for sex. I mean, they just like to be able to actually unmask.
I'm so... Fair. I'm still in the same room as him now when he plays.
Oh, hello, Echo.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Having a good day?
I am.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Oh, a lot of new people here.
Yeah, there was a lot of new people today. Let them mingle. I had just seen you walk by and I wasn't able to say hi before, so I just wanted to come over and say hi.
Oh, hello. I'm doing good.
By the way, where'd you buy your outfit, Echo? Where did you buy your outfit?
It's at a store in Orlando, Saga.
A store in Orlando, Saga. And what's this earring?
I don't think I've seen them directly or in blind. Ah, that is a crystal I got from Arya.
Oh.
I don't know exactly what it does, but...
Oh, so you know it's magical.
No, I didn't, actually.
Hello.
So you know. Sure.
No, I just got it from Arya. I had it shaped into an earring.
You said you didn't know what it does.
Eyes?
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't.
Echo and I have forgotten to ask you for a while that we need your assistance with something.
I am toying with you, dear.
You should probably tell her.
When people know that you see everything. Bye. It's fun to lie. Yes.
Alright.
Making people paranoid over nothing.
You know.
Did you know that that stone is a magical artifact?
Oh, that's bad.
By the way, Doc, meant to ask,
It
Yes.
can work for some people.
is
It
that
doesn't
offer
work for
of
us.
you being my doctor still open, or was that you toying
Of course.
with me?
You have given me a suitable
Wonderful.
trade, so I don't see why not.
Understandable.
I mean,
See you whenever you were open.
once
Oh, you want me to visit you and not the other way around?
things I might not be able to do.
I could visit you. It will
No,
take a
visiting you
good
is
bit of
better.
time.
Because of how I made this body.
If I have even the slightest
Understandable, Doctor.
Just make a new one.
inclination about why you're using mechanical chassis instead of actually wandering around, it's probably for the best.
It's like
Then I keep you in your
I
little
don't have one now. I
bubble.
do feel the need to have one. If I do get
Have
one,
understandable, madam.
change me, but how much is it
I'll
going to
send you
change
my
me? I'm kind of
details
happy about how I am
privately
now, sort of thing.
later.
Well, let me rephrase.
Very
Let me
well.
rephrase what I was going to say.
Look forward to seeing you.
That is pleasant to hug.
Understandable,
I mean, she
Doctor.
did say that I should install a pillow or something in my leg.
You understand what I mean, though? Of like,
I'm just existing, and people are melting all around me.
Take a minute.
you're very.
Yes, you seem to have that effect on a lot of people.
Evidently.
I have heard plenty of advice from people and books and stuff.
Runa, stay here because Runa thinks place is better.
One of those things I think is going to time.
Oh, those two are talking alone. I wonder why. I'm curious. Should I snoop? No. Are there others elsewhere? No? Yes. What the hell is that person doing out there? Oh, there's a couple down there as well. Oh, it's two people out there.
Suppose they're enjoying swimming?
Probably. I like to wave in and out of various crowds.
That is understandable.
Things get a little bit boring quickly. What about for you?
Well, if you...
What about for you? Why are you wandering around?
I suppose I'm bored as well. I was actually considering you're here at the moment.
Oh,
Would you be able to give me a look over if it is not too much trouble? I
right
don't mean to
now?
intrude on your beach time, though.
I don't mind. Where would you like to go?
There's a cave down by the end of this zip line, which should allow...
You know,
you should not
be standing there. Also, hello.
Hello.
You can stand there.
I understand what he means. People won't see you.
Yes, exactly.
I should not grip that.
Grip what? Oh, you fell down on
the zip
accident. Oh, so clumsy. How typical for an orc, you just can't help but grab things.
As Finley would go, blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
To be fair, it's my favorite pastime. Make him go blah blah blah.
Well, where would you like to be?
I was down by that cave area at the end of the zip line. That way you can at least be close to the beach once we're done.
Very well. That works. After you.
They are having a moment.
What was that?
I'm glad they're having a moment. They need that moment. They've needed that moment for a long time.
What? Oh, I just saw something.
If you saw something,
Okay, sorry for making you blind, guys. I needed the notes really bad. I did not remember a goddamn thing.
No, I just saw like a big wave splash or something. Shrug.
Oh yes, no, that was double. Don't worry. So, Devil. What sort of payment would you have?
Do you take credits?
No. I have more than enough. I take things that are actually useful.
Let me think. Well, I suppose as a result of sort of the thing I'm trying to get information on, there's a plethora of magical information within myself, some of which I cannot read, nor can others. Ciphers and locks and many other tricks. So for helping me understand it, or at least remove some of the issues, just for the understanding for myself, I would allow the seeing of one chapter of these spells.
A chapter.
Creations and other such, so long as I peruse them first, to make sure there's nothing that would be too damaging for someone to seek the knowledge of.
I'm not particularly fond of gabbling. How will I know that it's actually something I'd consider useful? For all that I know, it's just a table polishing spell in there.
Fair enough.
I will take it to sweeten the deal, but not on its own.
Well, it is difficult to discern what sort of things you would be interested in. You've lived a long time, and I'm sure you have a plethora of knowledge yourself.
That I do.
Or things that you could gain favor of. You wouldn't happen to be interested in magical tattoos by chance? I do those all myself. I can make some excellent design work for you.
Not particularly. To my knowledge, that's irregular. MMR resource. I could just buy it. I could always choose for you, but people usually don't like it when I do. So I prefer to let others lead. It's better to end up in a deal where everyone is happy.
Yes.
If you need more time, that's all right. And if you don't have anything on your person, you could always look up what connections you have.
Well, everything within me currently that I understand are spells of about, what one would call, 1, 2, 3 cantrips, things of that level, all deciphered, fully noted, every detail written down. That is what I know is within me. The other things being designs on the creation of things like myself and my siblings. The best examples I can give are obviously myself, my sibling Maggie, an arcane golem with a blood crystal power source and some interesting parts built into them. My others is a what did they call it? Illithid, something of that nature.
Oh, mind phase.
An interesting experiment. Yes. An interesting experiment of that sort, but to be honest, I'm a little unsure about giving that information out, depending on how that subject is handled.
I can understand that. I also already have it.
But those are some examples of my other siblings. I have plenty of them. They're all magical experiments by our creator.
I'm not particularly sure that would be of much use. Again, there's not really too much in terms of specifics. And I am not particularly interested in constructs of your kind. Not to say that you aren't interesting. It just doesn't align with my goals.
What exactly are your goals, then?
Oh. Well, for that, I need a vow. Are you able to keep vows?
You should be able to.
But are you
a vow not to speak of what you are?
There's nothing stopping me from lying, is there?
The only thing that stops me are the chains that already bind me and my siblings. Anything else is not
Regrettable.
exactly in the way.
Then I cannot specify for you. This is why Kisei was much easier. spirits can be bound in such ways. It's a lot more guaranteed. I don't really trust the fickle natures of others in that case. It is not as though you are not a trustworthy person. I just don't know you. Not really.
That is quite fair. Would you like to be able to have others who can't be vowed in such a way be able to?
It is a good loophole, but it gets things too complicated. In particular, if someone is told and you know who they are, and if particular, they are your friend, someone outside of the faction or someone who happens to be my enemy, they could find other ways to get around it. But, tell you what, I can give you something to try and find. It might be difficult, though.
What would you have me find?
Are you, possibly, able to discern the natures of certain magics?
Yes, I can. I can identify them, and usually using what notes I have, I can discern certain things about them. I'm not, I don't have a sight like you or anything, but I think I'm pretty good at
What
that
I
part.
need you to find me is a pure soul vessel. Now listen to what that word is. A pure soul vessel. It isn't a pure soul. It is a vessel for one to incubate.
Yes, for someone to hold such a pure soul inside of it.
Not exactly. It's for... you could say... constructed life. Similar to you, but not quite. You are mixed in with other things. I need one untainted. Like a seed to be planted. But not a pure soul. I don't intend to take something from someone. I just want a seed. But like I said, it is very hard to find. I'm not even sure if there even is any anymore. I've only seen a couple, and they were used for frivolous things. But if you can find one, I will be in your service.
Understood. That's... might be difficult to find, but that's the best I've got so far, unless there's something else that you're interested that you think I might be in possession of or have.
Well, it's hard to know that without knowing what you have.
Be quite specific. I was created by quite an ancient dragon. And I contain all that dragon's knowledge of magics, experiments and such for quite a many years. But you are also quite an old being yourself, so it's hard to compare.
It is hard to know what exactly you found out.
Exactly. Thus, I see your point in all this. There's not much that I can tell you aside from what I currently already know. I know
Yes,
the runes.
and even then, you're also only
No.
offering a single chapter. I understand. I mean, it's embedded within you. I'm sure it's quite a private experience.
I'm very weary of such information. That he would damn me and my siblings to a life in eternity in a dungeon.
Oh,
To
an
hide
eternity
such
in a
things.
dungeon.
Yes. I was never supposed to get out. None of us were.
Is he looking for you?
We don't know.
Probably is. Dragons have a very good nose, too. They're probably tracking you. I'd look into some defenses, if I were you.
We've been out for many years, and at any point he could have snapped us back there, as far as I'm aware.
Maybe he's dead. Or maybe he just doesn't care. Who knows?
That would be the most optimal thing if he didn't care.
So you do care
In
for
which
him?
case, my current quest is just a precaution. Because as long as these chains are around me and my siblings, I don't know when or if we ever go back. So that is why I'm so interested in learning more about them.
Yes, inevitably.
Other such. Because it forces us all back. And I do not wish for that to happen.
Yes. Well, by the way, you have an idea of what I want. If you find it,
I do.
then how about this? I'll even extend my work to your siblings. It is rare enough to justify.
If I can find such a thing, then yes, I will bring it to you as soon as I am able.
Very good. And don't advertise that you have it. If you find it, it won't just be dragons that you have to worry about then.
Considering such lengths, you are going to keep the full detail of what it is hidden. I would not do so.
I have not really hidden anything. It's just that its potential is so massive that hardly anyone can properly conceive it, even if I were to go into details. The vagaries are the key.
Very well. I will keep that noted then, and I will get back to you if I have such payments accumulated.
Very good. Oh, and don't eat it. That is my only warning.
I'm not so fond of putting unknown things into my mouth.
You would be
But of course I know what
surprised.
they're probably going to taste like.
The amount of people I've had to treat just because they decided to think, oh, I want to lick Demon Iker for powers.
Oh. Oh, dear.
And then they explode.
Very confused.
I was not aware that someone
They can.
I feel like I know what this is about.
Yes, I definitely think.
It was a
I'm at least
particularly
gonna take, like, one
negative
slab, like,
reaction.
if you don't mind, just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be sending this drunk Cassie to Battery's place later to test the gun that I've been working on for Kagan. Just so you know.
I have the high ground.
If I'm up too long, please tap my shoulder.
That's your response.
Lately, I've been staying up way too fucking late to post recording.
Okay, alright. That's fair, that's fair. Also, I'm really scared because I went to Dragonspire and I found out that apparently the ash contains food now.
Sigurd, I was meaning to ask. Did you drink that blasted concoction of yours? Is that why you look like
No
this?
plans yet, but figured that everyone needed some good news.
Sorry, I had someone in my ear. Say that again.
I was asking if you drank that blasted concoction of yours. Is that why you look this way?
Yes.
You're only speeding things up.
I'm doing alright, just new things to think about.
There was something else that I omitted last time.
It's also...
And that was...
Oh, you want me to say it here? Sure, why not? You have only in you. So whatever it was that you drank probably exacerbated things.
Shrug.
Excuse
me,
that's
just my opinion. Is anyone interested in cooked crab?
Well, we sort of already knew, but...
We have...
Unfortunately, I'm not home.
I would assume it's because of what I drank.
I win.
Well, it was just there before this.
Do you want some crab?
Wait, what?
I've accepted my death as is.
Oh, you did try that the one time.
Yes, he said he tested on him himself, yes.
Pain.
Yes.
Once before, yes.
Likely that. But yes, by the way, there are permanent changes that are happening. I called it a mutagen for a reason.
What?
Literally everything.
Did you tell you about that and you did not tell me?
I actually didn't.
No,
Well, I said it was a mutagen. I didn't tell him it was permanent. It's just implied. I also told him that he was a little bit not well alchemized.
Yeah, no, I know you.
Was it Shadow Wizard money game?
Oh, on a crab?
Potentially be.
No, it wasn't Shadow Wizard
Oh,
money
as long as they figure it out.
Really
Yeah, no, well, I'm alright, how are you?
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Humanity is overrated. Anyway.
Did not see that coming.
What time is it?
Snap off.
What's a crab?
Just gonna snap a leg off. Snap. Thank you.
Time for you to fucking get a
Sharing is caring. Share the bounty of crab.
Come on.
The expression you're giving me right now.
That was my favorite.
You know, I wasn't trying to antagonize.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well.
It's not my fault that he's playing with fire and not considering the permanent consequences.
I don't know.
Fair enough, Doc.
Cough twice if you're alive.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I mean, you're not doing anything wrong by warning one of the people that are in illness when they're fucking around with might currently change them into
Oh, it's not a might. It's actually already happened. He's stuck after that.
I can't just wave back and do fuck all.
This is always.
I know I don't have
Come on. Sleeping on the fan.
Okay, he's not
Yes.
dead, he's not
Drinking mutagens, if you could imagine it. Mutate you.
Indeed.
Remember,
I
I don't have eyes.
think
I can never tell if I'm
yeah.
asleep or awake. I don't blink.
It has to be.
I can't blink.
I try to avoid my people subjects on that list apparently mutated because of the mixture that was in the question.
Hold on. Jaden, what the? Oh my gosh. That is just an awkward circumstance. Eyes. You need to look at this. So, you see his fur right here. These two, ones that are a lot more solid than the others. It looks like a downward arrow.
I fucking hated her.
I thought it was... Look, over here. It really looks like a downward arrow straight to his crotch.
I can never unsee that now. I cannot unsee it now after they mention it, I guess.
I got a glowing arrow.
No, of course.
Sure.
Either that or it's a reverse penis. I think the arrow is more polite.
Huge crab.
Double-ended penis confirmed.
Are you interested in having some?
The fuck?
What about you?
Knock, knock. Hello?
She does that when she gets
Simply connection.
Are you in the guild?
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. We should all make a pose while he's connected.
No, she gives me cookies. Which is kind of great.
Hold on.
Yeah, she'll come back in a few seconds.
They're good cookies.
Hold on.
Reconnected.
The lady with the blonde hair. Never seen her.
Oh no, that my daily balance humiliation is on there, bro. Ouch. Fuck. It's on my phone. If I had anything that could help,
I
City of G.
Are you printing something?
Restarting, I believe.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
I don't feel like blowing up again.
Very valid.
Hello, these things have anything to do with a, someone who works at Info. There's a red shirt.
Fuck. How are you doctor?
Yes.
Right, 954%. Oh, you're a doctor. Right. May I ask what field you work in?
Yes.
Ah, one of those. Well, there's a chance you may wish to... You may become a customer. I sell corpses for a living.
Corpses.
Yes.
Of what kind?
Animals. Yes.
Ah, I see.
Both
How
animals
fresh.
and people. Well, I normally get them as they come. I can sell them from... I think the freshest is normally a day old, but my preservation magic is quite well. I can preserve them for about a year.
Tell you what, do you have a waiting, or rather, a first notify list? I'm not interested in most, but there might be a particular species that I would be interested in picking up.
Yes, I do have a website which lists the various creatures I have. Of course, do note the rarer the species, the more expensive it will be. So
Oh, that's fine. Money is no
you
object.
can get cheap, but yeah.
Still.
I have my card. Here's
Oh,
my card.
lovely. Something that I can slide into my brassiere.
Likely.
My name is Foley. May I ask what your name is?
My name is Dr. Ivanka Duklov.
Curious to know how it is.
Dr. Ivanka Duclough. Okay. Dr. Duclough.
You
As you
actually got my surname right. I like you.
Yes, I at the very least try to say names correctly, though I'm going to be honest. Names I forget easily, so I apologize in advance.
We're immortal, of course we do. The human mind can only actually
Anyway,
remember
as I
160 people.
Yes. I believe that's something to do with the fact that the social structure of most sentient people was they had a tribe of about 120, I believe.
That was
So,
mostly
people-
by incident. The human mind just had that anyway. It's why a lot of military structures are built around that number.
You two are so cute.
Hmm. But yes, as I said, the card I gave you will have my email address, my contact information, and a link to the website, as well as the location of my crime shop.
Thank you kindly.
She is normally, but right now.
I will say sapient species do have a lot of paperwork to purchase.
That's quite
Of
alright.
course, you can't. Yeah. Animals are much easier to deal with. But
The way that you acquire them,
in my
is it
life-
through legal means or illegal means?
Yes, legal means.
Ah,
Of course,
that's
I
why there's
acquire all my-
paperwork. That makes sense.
Yeah, I acquire all my sapience through legal means. And
Why is someone
the
teasing
animals
at us?
I'm not using a knife before I'm using my mandibles. I'm just ripping.
Oh, they're trying to get Jada's attention.
Just lots of little tiny rips and tears. Like a macerator.
Everyone, quickly.
You know what, sure.
Birds.
I see.
You know, I'm not even gonna ask.
Fine.
I don't know, they were T-posing at us, so I'm just joining. On the cliff.
That way.
The cliff.
They have been vanquished.
We win.
Not.
Also, I got a message from Finley. He's not
Yes.
heading over.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
He's not heading over.
Fair enough.
They finally responded.
Hello.
Hello.
It seems they're back.
Greetings. I don't believe I've met you before.
I don't believe we had a chance to meet. Last time was... Fool. My name is Dr. Ivanka Duklov. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor. I am Thorgar Titanborn.
Inside, don't go outside.
It's a pleasure.
Actually, you know what? This is probably more conversations we should have had rather than with you.
Indeed.
Like, as long as you don't get injured or
So, my friend,
you're fine.
Yes.
what is it that you do?
I'm
What
a
kind of
doctor.
doctor are you?
I'm a doctor. Unless you're talking about my free time hobbies.
That's a black time. You should be fine. It's like defense.
Tell me about yourself, as it were.
I don't believe I've talked to you before.
Well, I really like sarcasm, messing with people, especially him. because he's taking my beloved little Finley away from me. Taking me out of my home that I raised him in for so long.
How could you do that?
You're gonna join the bug gang.
I didn't do anything.
Bug gang.
Yes, he did. He seduced him with his orcish charms. I can't speak loudly. How about that for a fun fact? I am whispered bound.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Wait, am I doing? Okay, you go out, then.
And yourself.
Like I said, I am an alchemist and a brewmaster. My profession is one of self-guided tending. I am Lord of Clan Titanborn, the last in my kin.
Right, of your particular clan, I presume.
The last of the blooded clan. Indeed.
It makes sense. How are they faring? Or did you say that you were the last?
Well, I am the last. They are dead.
That is entirely fair.
What are you doing about that? Are you trying to find another wolf to continue on with the bloodline? Or are you just enjoying yourself?
Well, work is never done. I work as hard as I always used to. New friends, new kinships. I have adopted a few sons that have taken up my own name, but no blooded children of my own.
I see. No intuits.
Too busy.
That makes sense. You're a dwarf, though. You'll live long enough if you ever decide to.
Perhaps. But now there is too much work to be done. Too many people.
Oh, are we witnessing a mating dance?
No, it is specifically not a mating dance. It's just a friendship dance.
Oh, sure it is. Are you totally sure about that? Your pheromones are showing.
I really need to get those under control.
I was bluffing. Do you think a vampire can sniff yours?
Usually have a good sense of smell.
Good sense, yes, but not love like that. I'm not a werebeast.
I mean, you eat blood, and there's like the essences in the blood that can also translate to pheromones. That's still chemical.
The difference is that we can't discern the very specific palates. We can tell that it smells like you, but we can't tell that it smells like, this is my territory, hello, goodbye. Very particular receptors are
not
needed.
sure if it's your strain of vampire or not, but I know there's some that can like smell fear or certain emotions.
Perhaps it's a strain of vampire thing. You know, I am the Alcoholics Anonymous kind. Yes. Yes. Yes, of particular
I'm not
brand.
entirely sure I understand.
We're gonna get along just fine.
It's from an academy that ascends.
Oh, I get it. I thought you were saying that you're a recovering blood addict or something.
Well, every vampire is addicted to blood.
I mean, there's some that claim to be vegetarian and eat only animals.
Yes, well, let's see how long that lasts then.
I mean, I guess in that vein, you could say
I've only really met one who could do that.
I can use it.
I don't think it counts as an addiction if you need it to survive. Like saying,
It
I'm addicted to
depends.
water.
It
I
can
kind of
be.
need it.
It's if you overindulge. Like, for instance, all vampires have an addictive personality to blood. So they overindulge and they lose control. That's when it becomes an addiction and not a need.
Question: If I ever need to
I
fight
know,
you, where would you
isn't
normally
it
like?
some strains of vampires like go a bit feral and turn into, is it Vargeists or something?
It depends on the
Like if they
strain.
overindulge, there's far too many strains to keep track of, but everyone
Yes,
just
it's
calls
like
themselves vampires.
humans.
It's really...
Oh, this one human is a red strand of hair, a single red of strand. That means that they're entirely different to human.
But generally humans have outward characteristics that you can tell. Vampires, it's all in the blood.
Well, it's like how you can tell that
you can't
humans,
really tell unless
some
they tell
humans
you.
are completely amazing at magic. Then there's others that just can't do it. Because they're human.
That's a better...
And there's some humans that are more durable, and then there's ones that will go down with a single gunshot. There's the anime strain and the realism strain.
I think you got that the wrong way around. That one's a very anime strain right there.
Well, no, aesthetically, they've all evolved to look anime.
Yes. Okay.
You know, for mates. There's like a couple that aren't, but you know, they sort of struggle and you can tell.
I meant it more in like the like tropes rather than the aesthetics.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yes, I could see that, even in the sort of, you know, outfit flavor, yes.
Question for your kind of vampire. Can you taste the difference in flavor where does older blood, once they leave the body, have less nutritional value to your vampire?
Did you know that vampires can taste if you are gluten intolerant?
Yes, I heard in the grapevine that is the case.
I am fucking with you.
That's why some humans with fatty diets are kind of greasy blood.
But yes, thank you.
Yes, totally.
So I wanted to run it by you while you were here. Seems like
I'm worried about it.
They do seem very cuddly.
But I still wasn't answering the question. But I guess there are
Oh yes, I'm walking this way. Hello.
Saying that I fell my ass.
Hello there.
Fine. I'm gonna lay down here and...
This is the rare breed of not anime human. Can you believe it? It's a particular gel pallor to their skin. They lack it, instead it's grungy. Realistic.
I know I'm ugly, but I'm special.
Oh, I never said that was a bad thing. I prefer the more rugged types, anyway.
Yes, that's...
I'm just in a mood.
Yes, ours is quite special. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the mask doesn't come off. So I'm an extra bitch.
I remember you telling me last time.
Yeah.
Cow blood.
Yep. Well, I'm just laying down in my own pain. I tried staying down, it's on my ass. So now I'm paying for it.
Yeah. I've got cybernetics in my brain. As do most people in
Yeah, you know, Americans.
My brain technically is cybernetic. I'm walking this way. Pardon me, little bug. Cute bug. Oh no, don't walk into me. I'm going further this way. Move right. There you go. Oh my.
Same amount I've always had.
The show?
All the rest are still not.
Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, sorry.
Do I? Or do I not? I'm tempted to tease them both at the same time. I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Hmm?
Yeah?
What's this whole... You trying to stand here to prove a point? Is that what you're gonna do?
Standing to prove a point? I'm standing here. It's a nice view.
Okay.
And I see the distant mountain. You're great.
How long will it take for them to notice?
Okay, yes. It's that.
I am right here.
Yes. Dude, what
Saying
you
a
said
thing.
earlier.
Me getting dragged away?
Yeah.
Hello. What a veritable feast before me. Amanda, I take it this means that you're going through a reaction, yes?
No.
No? Not
I
at
don't
all.
think so, yes.
Not too bad.
Whatever.
No.
How's your head feeling?
I mean, still hurts a little, but that's normal at this point.
Rather that not be the normal, but okay.
Remember what I... Don't gut them. Remember what I said earlier. About what to do when you, have the itching.
Remember who I am, focus on certain stimuli.
Yes.
Yeah.
Recount some for me.
Some what?
Sensory. Verbalize it. It helps.
There's the slight, quiet noise of the waves lapping down against the rocks below us. There's a very slight breeze. The rocks are poking into my back a little bit. I guess there's the occasional seagull call too.
Very good. Also, yes, I am doing this on purpose. If you want me to stop cock-blocking you, just be specific.
Yeah, we're used to it at this point. It's as sad as that sounds.
No, that's not what
Either
I
I
mean.
get dragged away, so...
I'm saying, just use the balls you have and just tell me to leave if you want me to leave. Or I could just tease you both. I did notice you got jealous earlier, Amanda. It was very cute.
I didn't get that jealous.
That jealous.
What's that look for?
It just makes me feel a little bit better. But yes, as the two of us were having a private conversation, if you could give us just a little bit of space. As honestly speaking, what we were talking about sort of had context to getting interrupted. And honestly, with what you said,
Hi, Eyes.
I'm going to
I am going to grab you. Don't walk away, Echo. Come back.
What happened?
Echo.
You sent me
It's
to do
simple.
the thing. I did the thing, and I was going to offer you food. What?
Oh, look at that. Your friends are helping. What do you say?
because I started to delegate.
What do you say?
Thank you.
There you go.
But however, for now I am fine. I had quite a good meal before I came.
Okay. Amanda,
What's up?
do you want a crab leg with garlic butter?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's a no, considering your very specific tastes. But
Unless
do you
Finley
want
would
crab leg
share
garlic butter?
you, no.
There you go.
Oh.
Or Echo could give me a pint.
Not at the moment. I'd rather like to not.
The moment, he says.
I did the... If I'm not busy, I don't mind offering blood to any of our vampire members if they need it.
Do you know
If it's something
what
they
that
need for help,
I'm getting jealous
Echo.
about your ability to bite him. Look.
By the way, the crab leg's the size of a
No, I
slug.
just, you know, if they're
It's on a
hungry...
plate.
That is
Just
called
help.
the kiss.
Thank you.
The what?
The kiss. It is a very
Ah.
intimate thing for vampires, and so too for those they bite. It provides
Well,
a
you know,
plethora of euphoria for both participating. But, you know, if you are so...
didn't know that.
Well, perhaps I could just drink from Amanda instead.
I probably wouldn't taste that good.
Oh, you wouldn't know. I would, though. I can tell whether or not someone will be delicious or not from a single glance.
Would you be able to drink from a tiefling, considering the demonic heritage?
Can, yes.
Should.
A different answer.
Should you drink from a tiefling?
Eyes, I know you're not understanding. I'm teasing people.
I know. I'm asking a genuine question because I'm curious.
Ask after the teasing is done.
Thank you, Eyes, for asking these questions, honestly speaking.
I'm not going
It's
to
more
do
fun
something
doing it for you.
stupid. Oh. I'm going to throw you off a cliff later. Anyway.
There's a cliff right here.
I'll throw you. Is that not the case?
I don't want Finley to be upset that you proposed to me before him. Anyway.
I didn't throw an apple.
Anyway, there's nothing stopping you from biting him, dear. There's no bad side effects for a tiefling to bite anyone.
Oh. Do you want a crab?
By the way, they're a little bit more sensitive on this side.
Thank you for the note.
You're welcome. Have a nice talk, you two. They're having a private conversation.
I actually was hoping to catch you.
Oh, yes.
Actually, the Amanda being right there kind of helps. Amanda said I should introduce myself to you for some reason. said you're like a good judge of character or something.
That's kind of her. Hello. My name is Dr. Ivanka
Hi.
Duclev. I am a vampire.
Okay.
You're one of those straight-laced types. Most people that I do that to just go red in the face and run away. What is your name?
Was I supposed to turn
No,
red?
you're more interesting.
They said you were in.
I
they
like
felt
that you're so
intimidating
normal.
for some reason, but I don't really get the vibe. I don't take things head on, I guess.
My preferred way. Your name?
Sure. Oh, my name is Senichi Saburo. Most of the time I ask people just to call me Sen. I'm agent for Aegis.
Oh.
And yours?
My name is
Oh,
Doctor.
sorry, you introduced yourself already. Sorry.
It's quite alright.
Not paying attention. My bad, it's been a long day.
It's quite alright. You can call me Doctor for short.
I was about to ask if there's a nickname you prefer.
Or Ivanka. Either works. Just not Miss.
And not to assume, I'll, she, her, they...
Oh, she. Thank you for asking.
Figures polite.
Not many people bother. It's a good...
I've been running into all sorts lately, so...
Was there a reason that she sent you my way?
She said that you could, like, see into people or something. I was
Well,
curious what she meant.
that is accurate. But I do require payment first.
I don't follow. Money?
No, I have far too much of it. I usually let others offer me what they think is useful, and I either tell them yes or no.
I mean, I don't really know what the service is, so it's kind of hard for me to gauge what the value.
Well, I can see everything. Your bones, your cartilage, your nerves, your cells. I can see your magic, any spiritual connections, your potential.
Yeah, like X-ray vision?
That's pretty similar, actually. Didn't have it back in the day. But it's more like... Have you ever seen an anatomy book? The ones that open up layer by layer.
I mean, I took biology as one of my later modules during school.
It's
so
everything, all at once.
I know what's in me.
And I can't turn it off.
Oh. Huh. Must be a weird world for you, then.
It is a horribly insomniac and eye strain-inducing world. I can see past my own eyelid. Sleep is nearly impossible.
That sounds...
Yes.
very inconvenient.
Horribly.
Do you... Like, like, wait, do the sunglasses do anything for you, then?
No. I usually
what do
wear
you just
glasses
wear
to
them
make
to
my
show?
vision worse. On purpose.
So, like, if you, like, have you tried, like, a sleep mask? Does that do anything?
No. Because I just see through the mask.
That sounds really frustrating.
Yes.
She's just gonna...
The worst part is, when people have particular essences, it's even more of an eyesore. Like those particular colors that mix together and they're just... And I can see them from a mile away. It's horrendous. But there are some that have nice combinations. Makes it easier to sleep. I use them as sleeping masks whenever I can find them, anyway.
So, rather than seeing nothing, you try to have something pleasant to look at.
Pretty much. Or at least something that
Like
cancels itself out. Like complementary colors.
like sleeping in flowers.
Pretty
I get it.
much. Yes.
Huh. I mean, that's kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time. I'm sorry if I'm being like
No.
improper with how I'm talking.
No,
about
I
this.
like the way that
It's
you're
a-
talking. You're doing well.
It's a, I mean, just making conversation, I guess.
I know. And most people fail at basic conversation. I've been walking around bored all day.
Sorry to hear.
So,
Huh.
how did these
So?
happen?
Aha! See, there it is. You're the one of the day.
Well, it's because I like good stories. And someone preferring to not replace them with mechanoid parts is always interesting.
Okay, well, I promised this to a friend of mine. I left them in the last person who asked that question. It's a joke.
Oh! You mean like literally?
It's a joke. Take it however you want. Most of the time I say that I left them in my other shirt. Had too much hot sauce, not enough chicken wings. Left them at home. Bank cost me an arm and a leg, you know.
Yes, the usual. I take it that means you don't like actually discussing it.
To people who choose to ask before they even give me a hello, yeah, typically I just tell them fuck off.
Fair enough. I figured that one
yeah.
handicap to another. But all is well.
I mean, I guess that's a matter of perspective for you. I mean, you definitely named off a lot of downsides, but there's a trade-off to it. Like,
Oh yes,
you know,
people
you
bother
said you
me
could
day in, day
see-
out.
Am I bothering you? Because
No.
that was kind of like the reason I was told to. Like, it was kind of like the identifying quirk.
To be honest.
Aside from, you know, see big blonde lady.
The others who have been seeking me out just pretty much run up and say, hey, 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 what do you see? Oh, now let me trauma dump on you for an hour. So the fact that there's actual friction is fun.
I don't really advertise myself. Like I said, they said you were a great judge of people and that you could, as I said, quote unquote, see everything. I would make quotations with my hands if I had them. I was morbidly curious. It was kind of like one of the, what did I compare it to? You ever open one of those like horoscope books, you know, knowing it's complete bullshit, but you're kind of like, how close do they actually get, you know?
Yes, I actually understand completely.
That's kind of where I'm at with this.
There's a lot of personality quizzes that people sort of dive in deeply into as well.
No
Which
actual
Power Ranger
scientific.
are
Even one's more advanced than that, but that's one of the more popular ones.
you? I get where you're coming from.
What Power Ranger are you?
I don't know. Red Ranger has always been, well, leader of the group is always the cool one. They always write the show like that. I always feel like Blue Ranger is kind of like underrated half the time. Plus, you don't really have like many like, you know, queer role models, especially with the earlier series.
Yes.
But I don't know. I don't really like relate to any one of them. I was just kind of like more so like when I was younger, I was just more so into like the kung fu stuff.
Oh yes, the quick movements, the flair, the drama.
Explosions. Yeah, exactly.
They're becoming a bigger thing.
Giant robot. No, exactly. Like giant robot. Fuck the moral lesson.
I'm much more fond of the bugger one in personal taste.
What person? Sorry.
The bug one. It's not Power Rangers, but it's basically what Power Rangers was based off of. No.
Kamen Rider.
Yes, that one. I knew something with a
Show.
K.
It's always fun. I haven't watched Kamen Rider through it all, but I always kind of like check in whenever they, because you know every series or every character has like their own gimmick for their transformation. I kind of like look up highlights of those.
Oh yes, and comparing them from the beginning to the end and most recent.
Exactly, it's like seeing how they slowly get crazier, especially if you know how like VFX was like developing.
And also because they try very desperately to get that energy through the character transformation. They have to make sure the quirks are always there, even in that.
Yeah, it's like because the character still has to be reflected with whatever like you know the costume is. Yes. Got to be able to tell them apart after all. Fair enough.
This is the most normal conversation I've had since I've been here.
Is that a compliment?
Yes.
It's kind of like being like, good job for being unimpressive.
No. It's more like you're actually talking to me. Do you understand?
I mean, I get the words you're saying, but I don't really like understand. I don't really get it.
I've mostly been dealing with people talking at me, rather than actually having a conversation. They watch me like a zoo animal, see what I'm going to do next, react.
Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of get that last bit, but probably different reasons.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the hassle.
I was oddity back home, so kind of used to the kind of like what the fuck kind of looks.
I was too.
She's getting sleepy. Please do what you need to.
Because you were tall?
No.
I mean,
because I
to
was
be
loud.
honest, like no one would really. You were
Or
loud.
was.
Loud? What?
Yes.
You yelled a lot.
I was excitable, jolly, even.
So, what, you mellowed out?
No. They do the thing
If I'm
that every
crying,
culture
please
does.
just like roadblock me.
I'm the one who laid it out, dear. They do what every culture does to something that they deem not socially acceptable.
Outcast, isolate, discriminate.
Torture too, yes.
The usual.
Sorry to hear.
Oh no, it's part of the course.
Not gonna compare. What I've learned is a lot of people's own shit has been a lot more extreme than what I've had.
I found that some cultures are just more extreme in very specific ways. And inevitably, there's
Depends on the
always
neighborhood you
one
grew up in.
particular person that falls through and has experiences such as mine, yours, or theirs.
Yeah.
You either thrive or you don't.
Amanda? No, you said theirs and looked over there, and I figured you're talking about one of them.
Oh,
Amanda's
all of
giving
them,
me the
really?
gist of their background. Oh, I mean, I don't really know much about Eyes or Echo, so.
You can just tell from how a person carries themselves. Whether they're stiff.
Fair enough, I guess.
What jokes they make. At their own expense or at others. Whether they're bitter or not.
I'll take your word for it, I guess.
So, what was your home like?
So, I grew up in Odyssey in Japan. The neighborhood I was in was pretty, how do I put, really traditional. So,
I understand.
The saying is that the nail that sticks out gets the hammer. So like, conformity is a really big thing, and kids don't really mask things. So growing up, yeah.
Yes. I can relate.
I mean,
Hello, Eyes.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but she might need you over there.
Oh, has she passed out?
On
Or
the
is a
bench.
thing happening?
A thing happening. That's what I'm saying, though.
Ah, and I was having a fun conversation too.
Should I wait?
Yes.
It's not your
It's
fault.
my fault, you know.
It's not your fault.
Hello, Amanda.
I told him not to get you.
The reaction. Hello,
This is
Amanda.
usually how she is before.
Could you do me a favor and start to list out sensory around you?
The rocks here.
And?
The stuff, water.
Yes. Just focus on the sensory. Right now, where are you?
I'm talking with friends at the moment.
But where?
I'm an island.
With everyone at modern mythic relations, yes? I want you to keep focusing on the sensories around you. But I'm going to add one more step.
What is
With your
that?
fingers, I want you to curl them along with me. But as you do, I want you to take a slow, deep breath in. Ready?
Sure.
Now hold that breath. And once we move your fingers, you're going to exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus on the sensory around you.
I'm trying.
The salt in the air. The warmth of the sun.
I wish I could feel warmth.
Oh. Ditto. Then... How about this? Echo, come here. I am going to take your hand.
This might be.
Hold on to this feather here. I just want, no, not your hand, a feather. I want you to just trace your finger over its bristles. You are here.
I'm
You're
just
with your
worried.
friends. Focus on the sensation.
My head, it hurts.
You see, my feathers sort of partially am part of one of the triggers, at least for me.
Affection towards you is, to my knowledge, she doesn't stroke your feathers yet.
Well, I've noticed that when she touches my feathers or when I pat her on the head with my feathered arms, it progresses it a lot more.
Then don't touch her. Let her touch you.
Okay.
Particularly a part of you that is a little bit unassuming. The bristles. The stem in between that holds them there. All will be okay. Remember your breathing. Focus on the sensory around you. Sound of the waves, the coarse rock at your back. The wind on your skin. You're doing a good job, by the way. I'm very proud of you for coming this far.
You don't need to be.
It is not an obligation, dear. It is a feeling.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hold on to my lace as well. Just feel the texture. I'm here with you now.
We're both here.
All will be alright. You need not focus on anything else but the texture on your skin, the salt in the air, the waves, the wind,
Walks beneath you.
and your own breathing. How do you feel?
My head hurts. Oh,
Just as much?
a little bit less, me, I think. Or
It works, but maybe.
You did well. Do you want to take a break?
sort of. Don't know.
You don't have to make any decision you don't want to.
I don't know.
That's okay. Do you have any weighted blankets?
Not on me. I have one at home that I use for myself, though.
Regrettable.
Exactly. Maybe one of the others does? Maybe.
Looking for something?
I guess. I don't know.
It's alright.
It's alright.
I'm sorry.
You haven't done anything wrong. You're just
You don't
doing
have
the
to be
best
sorry.
as you can for this moment. You're just trying to make yourself comfortable. There's nothing to be ashamed of in that.
Comfortable, happy, relaxed. That's all.
Everyone has the right to be comfortable.
Everyone has the right to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You have nothing you need to worry about. And nothing to apologize for.
Maybe.
Where are you right now?
Rocks. With people.
Eyes, don't persist. I'm taking your shoe.
I did.
familiar scent of a companion. Remember your breathing.
I'm trying to.
Rip, Ari.
To my knowledge, this is the longest you've done. You've lasted. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
At least to my knowledge as well, yes.
It's not, I don't know.
It's okay. You don't need to answer. You're doing a very good job. I'm sad to miss out on that conversation more. Remember, this isn't a battle. It's just getting to know yourself.
Difficult.
I know. The journey to learn about oneself is a long and arduous one. But it happens one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You've already made great strides, here and now.
I'm getting really sleepy.
Do you want to take a break?
Probably.
Okay. I'm going to put you to sleep now. Good night, Amanda. Well, that's progress.
True. Is she gonna wake up herself or the director?
Only time will tell. I'm going to paralyze her just in case. Either way,
That's the thing. We don't know.
exposure to your affection is what does it. The trick is to make use of the stimulation that she doesn't associate with that.
I just came to the thought of that it might have been my feathers themselves, or, you know.
It could have been.
So it was a little...
But even then,
A little bit tricky.
building tolerance.
Should probably take her home, right?
Depends. At the very least, take her to a couch.
I would rather
There's a
like,
couch over
yes.
there.
There's
But
a couch
she's not
inside
gonna
place.
wake up, so. Leave.
Well, are you certain of that?
You're the one that did it, so you tell me how long that lasts, what you just did.
I put her to sleep. It doesn't mean that she will stay that way. I'm just helping someone get to the door. I'm not instilling a state upon them.
So, usually when she's passed out, like when her directives get initiated and she passes out, she's usually only asleep for like a little while and then wakes up as that thing. Like a couple of minutes usually. If it's like the directive version. If she's just asleep, then she sleeps.
What do you usually do when she's in that state?
He knocks her out, but me, when I do, I sort of stall for
I don't have
time
anything
until
different.
So
I'm able to get someone to help.
it might do well to actually sit and talk them through it. It won't be great this time around.
Talk her through when she's in her directive state, or
Yes.
beforehand.
She won't be able to.
I have talked to them when they're triggered.
How
I have as well,
did you
though I
talk
think
to
I
them?
I sat down and talked to them. Literally next to them.
You are an orc through and through. I mean that you need to talk to her in a specific, guided way.
Here's the problem. Her directive version of herself associates me with holding her down.
Then it
she
can't
kinda
be
hates me.
you.
She also
And her
associates
directive
him
version of
with
me
annoyance.
associates me with a slight bit of annoyance. Because
You
I've
can
tried to
work
talk before and
with
just sort of
annoyance.
make small chat. Make small talk.
Instead of
I'm sorry,
making
that's
small
gonna have to
talk,
be you.
what you're supposed to do is do what I just did.
He's gonna pick
Ground them. Remind them of where they are, who they are with, and how they got to this state.
Okay.
What is
There you go.
basically happening right now is that a switch gets flicked. You basically need to help build the road back at both ends.
Okay, so ground them, ask her the same questions: where she is, what she's feeling, what stimuli she's sensing. Try to help build that connection.
Yes, but if she doesn't do it herself, you're going to have to help them a little bit. Paint a picture for them. Don't antagonize or hit them, because it's only going to put them even further into the state. I understand that it was all that you knew or were able to do at the time, but now you have a means to talk to her safely. And considering she's going to be seeing you in particular, she shouldn't be associating you with a negative trigger. Yes.
Hopefully.
The person you're talking to got pulled away by their love interest.
I'm never gonna see them again. Woe is me. Echo, are you okay?
Uh-huh. I'm just worried.
About what?
I'm just worried. About her. About my other partner as well. About a lot of things.
Have you ever actually had a break today? Or like, at all, socially speaking?
Socially, no, I've definitely taken a break in terms of actually just sitting back and not doing anything.
Are you actually processing your own emotions?
I'm trying to.
Do you need
Taking a
help?
little bit, but I maybe I'm just, you know, I sort of feel at fault for causing everything. It's
Why
I could have stopped.
is it your fault that she has a trigger?
It's not. I just don't want to get her in trouble. I just want to make sure that she's all right.
She isn't in trouble. She's with friends, including you, who are here to support her.
I was just worried because whenever her head starts hurting, she never tells me because she knows I worry. But at this point, I know how she acts when her head starts hurting, and I just get worried that at that point she's going to try to
Well, the directives will kick in and she'll try to run, and I'm too useless to be able to really do anything to stop it. At least I was. Now I'm going to try what you told me.
So, you have to make sure to ask her in a very non-invasive way. And not in a way that makes it feel guilt-trippy, right?
Yes.
You could have a hand sign. Those work quite well. A secret code between you both.
Dr. Ivanka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna head out. You all have a good one.
As to you.
Have a good night.
Goodbye.
You are not the cause of her problems. You are just one of the many long lines of solutions. That doesn't mean that it's solely your job to help her. You're just one of the many tools that she can access for this.
I can't, but what you're saying is, well, I can't help, don't burden myself entirely. Make sure to take care of myself as well.
Yes, understatement. I can tell that you're one of the fun stylings.
The what?
People who feel as though they have to serve, to people please, in order to survive. Because that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to make everyone feel good all the time. And thus all responsibilities are on you to fix anytime there is conflict.
I wouldn't... Okay, you're right.
Of course I am. Like I said, if you need help, I'm happy to provide.
Breaking news! Amanda's awake! Ice told me to get you two.
There.
Okay,
Oh, I see.
Let's go.
Very well. Come on.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'll also keep it in mind.
Ari, I love you!
They are in the building, on the couch.
I didn't think about it that way. I was just like, just an old skeleton.
I'm sorry, but that has to be the way it is. Hello, Echo.
Hello.
Oh, great.
Ice, if you could vacate.
I know.
Amanda,
Ah,
would you like to be
you again.
alone with Echo here?
What?
Would you like to be alone with Echo?
This is... Okay.
I'm asking what you want.
To be able to move?
Unfortunately, that cannot be provided right now. Would you like to be alone with Echo?
Do I have a choice in the matter here? Like, is that the whole thing? Is just like who I get annoyed by is
You always have a choice.
person.
Would you like to be alone
Seems
with
every
Echo?
time I try to leave, I never have a choice. But
If you want me to go, I'll go.
I don't fucking know.
Then Echo will stay.
I guess he's better than Eyes.
Most definitely. Now then, Would you prefer to be alone with them?
I don't really have anything against you.
Then I will float about. Is there anything that we can do to make you more comfortable?
Anything we can
Yeah,
do
I'd
now?
like to be able to move, but
Unfortunately, that is the only thing I cannot provide.
Is there anything else?
Not really.
Very well. If you ever want a glass of water, some food, a blanket, perhaps, just let us know.
What's with the change of tone?
A change of tone?
It's a little
I always speak this
different than
way.
normal.
Well, do
Oh,
we?
it's always hostile.
Have I ever been hostile to you?
You're annoying as fuck.
To put it simply, Eyes isn't in charge anymore.
Is that why you were there the last time?
Yes. You can hardly fault him. He's a brute. He doesn't really know how to handle the finer things.
I agree with you on that.
Are you sure there's nothing that we could do?
Anything at all?
I don't know.
Very well.
Guess I'm just kind of sitting here.
Yes. Do you like your view? Or would you like us to turn you away from the sun?
It's fine.
Very well.
You sure? Well, no,
Yeah,
actually, that's
I'm
what you
sure.
say.
Would you like to watch anything on the TV?
No.
Very well.
Would you like a drink?
I already said no.
You're less annoying than before.
They have a better guiding hand this time around. Better teacher.
I guess unlearning what eyes taught you is the first step.
No, more like just learning anything at all, really.
You're wearing a swimsuit this time.
Yes, we're at a beach.
Oh, we are at the beach?
Oh, that would make sense why the sun's where it is.
Yes. And why the waves are crashing in the distance. The faint smell of salt in the air. It's the MMR resort. Tell me, Amanda. What are you feeling right
can
now?
just call me Ada. But I don't know. Still a little stressed. Wanting to go, take care of what I need to take care of. Kind of the point I'm at right now. I guess I'm forced to be relaxed, but I don't know.
Unfortunately,
Kind
that desire is a delusion. One instilled into you. You do not have to do it. It's just someone else
That's what
telling you that you need to.
keeps us safe.
Are you in danger right now?
Is there anyone who's going to harm you?
Mm-mm. Are you in danger right now?
No. No.
Then why would you need to go and protect yourself in such a way? You are surrounded by friends and companions. Echo is here. I am here. Among many others. Here at MMR.
I wouldn't exactly consider you guys friends.
People can be friends of someone, even if they don't consider it. We are friends of you, even if you choose to not be friends of us. And we will protect you. And thus, there is no danger. What are you thinking of?
I honestly at this point don't know. I'd still like to go back home, but I don't know. Just focusing on, I don't know.
Very good. Then, why don't we focus on the sound of the waves together?
I don't know why. Why would we do that?
To remind you of where you are. To help you live in this moment. To let your mind and body remember that this is a safe place.
I don't think it beats out back home, though.
It is a different location. There will be different things. And as such, different kinds of protection. The kind at your home is the kind you do not need. It is one you were told that you needed. From the wants of others. But it isn't
From the
what
what?
you want, Amanda.
My name is Ada.
Your name is Amanda, dear.
That's just a cover name we use.
Even still, it's the name you chose. You do not need to be Ada anymore.
That's what I go by.
This is dangerous. I don't know enough.
I don't.
Just remember, you are here at MMR with your friends.
Your old friends?
Echo is here.
And I'm not going anywhere.
I don't know what you guys are trying to do.
It's okay that you don't believe us yet. Everything will come in time. It's very hard to remove the programming from manipulators
weren't
and people who
programmed.
who try to hurt you.
I wasn't programmed.
You were not?
No.
How are you so sure?
Because I am? I don't know what reasoning you're looking for there.
Tell me, Amanda, what would happen whenever you did something wrong?
I don't know.
You don't remember.
It's because we don't need to. I don't need to.
That is what they told you, is it not?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe you should think on that just a little. I'm not going to overwhelm you. So we'll leave it at that for now. In the meantime.
So what, am I just gonna lay here?
Yes. You can watch TV. We could have a book read to you. We could fluff your pillow, get you a blanket, a meal, a drink. We could even fetch a particularly scented candle.
Why?
Just to make you feel comfortable. To make you feel safe.
Relax.
To enjoy
There's
yourself.
no need for any of that.
Why, oh why would there be no need?
I don't want to spend time in this current location. I don't have a choice.
For the moment, you do not. At least in regards to how you move. At the very least, you cannot be taken to your home, as you refer to it. We could bring you elsewhere, if that is what you truly wanted. But only if it is so.
Where are we in the world at the moment?
We are at the MMR resort in Ireland.
I don't know where that is.
Simply just an island. Even I
I
don't
mean,
actually know
in
where.
the greater world
It's-
as a whole.
It's along the southern equator.
Please don't make me do maps, Kaori! I don't know maps! I don't know geology!
Southern half.
Southern,
Oh.
yes.
There's the northern. Yeah. There's the more northern part, and there's the more southern part. It's just below it.
Okay.
Would you like some water?
I guess. You were the one who spent the whole day with me the other day.
Oh?
Or was that not you?
We are going to tilt your head back and up so that you can safely drink this. You're going to gently tilt it for her. Understand?
Yes, I know. Very gently, very slowly. Just tilting the water.
And then back so that she can breathe and swallow. Are you ready?
Do you want more?
I'm fine. I
Very
don't.
well.
Just very.
Very good.
This is. Why go through all this effort?
Because you're worth it.
Why?
And we are your friends.
You're worth it on me.
We care about you. That
Do
is
you want more?
why we go through this effort.
Do you want more?
I'm. Sure, I guess.
Okay. Here you go. There you go.
What made me all of a sudden worth it compared to before?
They didn't know how to help. They were trying to, but they didn't know how. That's where I come in. Sometimes friends can be misguided.
I mean, even before I did tell you that you were worth it. I just didn't know how to express it.
So.
I was gonna swap to Mona, but then this happened. Shoot.
This is a very strange day.
Welcome to the new normal.
So, me not moving is normal.
No, not necessarily.
No.
That will change with time.
I think she was more just insinuating the way how the day is.
Well, you aren't going to be beaten over the head anymore, is mostly what I meant.
Mm.
Sans Undertale.
See.
Hi.
So I'm just gonna get to lay here and have you guys for company.
Yep.
Once again, you don't have to lay here if you don't want to. We can move you elsewhere.
We could go see a movie if you'd like. Watch a show. Read a book.
A nice play.
How would that even work? I can't move. You just gonna carry me everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
I wouldn't be able to.
It's slightly
I can.
embarrassing, no?
Whatever for.
I know I'm completely... Well, actually, I don't know. Did something happen?
You're just a bit numb presently.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing permanent.
Okay.
Nothing. Good day. Nothing harmful.
And so what you're telling me is you drugged me.
No, I wouldn't use a drug.
No. Trust me, she didn't. I watched. I'd make sure that she didn't.
If I used a drug
I have a
on
feeling.
you, there would be a particular pain where the incision was, as well as an itchiness. And you can tell that isn't the case.
Well, I guess, but... I guess I'm not gonna get my answer.
Two.
Of why I'm unable to move.
Right now, you are being compelled to follow a set of demands that were not made for your personal safety.
What makes you so certain?
Because I'm an expert. And I have spoken to you about this many times, and this is a change that you have wanted. So I am doing the best that I can to help facilitate that. I know that you're struggling to remember it right now, Amanda, but it will come with time.
Remember... what?
Our conversations. Your wants, your desires, your memories in general.
What I want doesn't matter.
No, it does.
It matters a lot. And it should especially matter to you. Anything otherwise is programming from someone who does not have your interests at heart.
I find that hard to believe.
That's all right. All I need you to do is think on it.
Hmm?
It seems I have nothing else I can really do at the moment.
Meditation will do you well. There is other things you can do, but that's only if you want to.
Want to?
Bingo.
What you want for, Sue? If you want to watch a movie, we can.
If you want to just lay here and stare at the sunset, that is perfectly fine as well.
It's a bit straining on the eyes, but...
Then let's move you.
Well, we can turn you if you'd like.
Well, I'm constantly having to look all the way down to even look out the window.
Ah, the angle is the issue. Very well, I will set you up. This way. And I will lean you back here. There you are. Is that better? Very good.
Yeah.
A little.
Is there anything else that we could do to make you more comfortable?
A snack, maybe more water.
This feels so strange.
It is quite a different experience to be around people who genuinely care about you.
Yeah, you're telling me. Because it feels so fake.
It is not. But it's alright.
I can tell.
That is a normal experience to have as well. What gaslighters? What you went through. Gaslighting is a light term for it. But gaslighters, they isolate you. They make you believe that everyone else doesn't like you and would not ever seek out your better interests. They make you think only of them and of serving them. And you most certainly don't have to serve us. You said it yourself. Why go through all the effort? We have nothing to gain. We just simply want to help.
We simply want to.
Exactly. Because we actually care.
That's a small chance.
Even small chances hit the bullseye.
It's not small, but I understand why it feels that way. And your feelings are valid. Even if they may not always be the full truth. You see, the part about this that really sucks is that if you don't have the full context, this looks like grooming. Like, this looks straight up like just like manipulative, like, oh, fuck, man. I keep having to pull myself back and be like, Jesus Christ. Like, any other context, this looks so fucking bad. I don't... Fuck me, dude. Jesus Christ.
Sit here. Just keep talking as we have. And watch something. Relax. Listen to the waves. Breathe in the fresh air. The sun's softening.
Imagine you're...
Oh god, therapy isn't healthy grooming. This isn't like... This is different than therapy, to be clear. This is an attempt at deprogramming, which is a little different. Which is basically just, they're breaking the disillusion right now. Which isn't necessarily a thing that only happens in therapy. It's like something that can be used in therapy, but it isn't exactly therapy. I'm just making sure because I don't want someone to watch this, get the wrong idea, apply it to themselves, because like therapy usually covers very universal things that can help people like universally. Then there's like specific niche cases. I don't want someone to get the wrong idea.
It's not like I really know of stuff to do.
No, it's fine. I'm just covering my bases.
Fine with me doing other stuff. It's not like I really have any ideas in mind. The best idea I've got is watching this fucking sunset.
Well, it's quite pretty.
Ah, yes, the thinker pose. What's being pondered?
If that's what you want to do, we can.
Just thinking about you. And if you need anything else,
Okay.
let us know. We'll be right here.
You're pacing.
Yes.
You don't know what's in it?
Like I said, I'm going to just be floating around here.
Some of them have alcohol, some of them don't.
It feels nice to pace.
Understandable.
A new W. It's probably him sleeping with Kisei. Because I don't think they do marriage yet. And I know they've already done dates. Am I right?
Is there much? The shirtless bartender. How lovely. And a song.
Winky face?
Yeah, well, I hear people drinking back there.
Yes, we are at the MMR resort. There are others around.
There are others.
Don't throw alcohol at me, I'll catch on fire.
They must think I'm pathetic then.
No,
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
your friends care for you.
I could fix you up something non-alcoholic.
They just want to see that you are okay. And they're also enjoying their own time.
Where I'm like awful for like going to like a party or like a bar or anything like that.
You're the guy who can't make up his mind.
No, I avoid junk food. I don't drink. I try to limit how much sugar I take in. So it's like, you know, soda's completely off. Booze is completely off.
Do you want some water?
Sure.
And I'll wash your glass.
We have a cat back home.
The wheezing laugh really tipped off.
Oh? Tell us about it.
Yeah.
It's out there, especially in cons.
I mean, that's the job. I mean, I do the same thing.
I had to wash it. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't remember much else of it.
That's alright.
I remember the layout of the apartment. That's about it.
Just your post? Just flexing on people like that?
Yeah. I also do this when I'm thinking.
Oh, so everybody has the thinking face?
Were you not happy with that answer?
No.
Then perhaps you should dedicate some time to try and remember.
Couldn't imagine.
Hey, I have been known to think sometimes.
There's really no need.
There's no need, but there is a wand, isn't there?
Sometimes.
And your wands are important. You said it yourself.
Mm.
Not remembering. It's disturbing. I'm tired.
You down that? Are you thirsty?
No, it's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, not all of his ideas are stupid. He had the idea for ballistic pants.
Yeah, I can take mocha for that.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, all clean. Steam washed.
Normally I'm like knocked out by this point.
Individual.
Or I'm stuck tied up.
There is no want nor need for that.
What?
No.
Isn't it more nice just being able to relax? Stare at the sun.
Have a chat.
Just. What?
I can't disagree that it's not more pleasant.
Sure it isn't.
But honestly, I'd much rather prefer not just.
Do you need more time?
Define.
We're closed on the islands.
I think we could move it to a different place. I was just thinking that. I was getting a bit. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Do you need?
To be clear, we are going to have to move her, regardless. So we could even close it down now.
Okay. I'll do that right now. You should let her know though.
Yes.
If you want to.
I will.
If you're gonna be spending time here with me, wasting it, then you might as well entertain yourself in the meantime.
I'm not wasting my time. I'm sure she did.
I'm sure you guys would have something else you'd be wanting to do. You have something else you want to be doing.
No.
Other
That
than
being
just
said, the
leaving,
island is closing
you know.
down now. So we are going to go somewhere else for the time being.
Okay.
I'm more than
well,
happy to spend
well,
my birthday night with you.
It's your birthday.
You can go say bye if you like.
Technically speaking.
Just wanted to
Well,
make sure I wasn't gonna be like overstepping.
the latter half sort of ended, but whatever.
Why the fuck are you wasting your time talking to me on your birthday?
Because I want to. Want to spend time with you.
Ah, yes. Let's sit here and talk to the lady who can't move or do anything interesting
Good for you.
and has no motivation to do such. That sounds like a genius idea.
Well, you can always.
I'm seeing a couple of parallels here, and it's kind of
What?
weird.
More than happy.
What?
She wants to say about. He wants to say about you.
Nothing.
Oh, I see.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm more than happy to spend my time.
Looks like we won't be able to finish up that chat.
I know, regrettably. I really wanted to as well.
I mean, we could hang somewhere else if you really want to.
Why?
Sure.
Why? Why do I?
Well, or would you like to exchange contact information?
I could give you my number if you really want.
Sure.
I don't really know where you frequent. Like, I'm more of like, I guess I live in a big city right now, so I'm not really sure if that's your vibe. It's also like really.
I can go. I can visit.
I would not recommend traveling. I don't recommend it. It's a bad neighborhood. I'm just saying.
We spend time together.
It'll be worse if I'm there.
Spend time together.
I'll take your word for it.
I think she can take care of herself, then.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Here, it's just easier this way. My phone doesn't have a password on it, so you know how to work a phone, yeah?
I do.
Kind of assuming.
Is that what you
Feel
mean?
free just to toss a contact from yourself in there.
Okay.
And I'll just send you.
Jeez.
Okay, she's only the second person that's done that. What's that?
All set.
And I'll send you a message just that way you have mine.
Sure.
Easy as that.
You wanna head out?
I mean they're gonna kick us out, so I may as well.
Please don't hurt him.
Huh?
Why would I ever?
Nothing?
He's small.
No, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
Comparatively.
Only if you
To be
ask.
honest, I could probably take at least you.
Yeah.
You can try.
I feel like that's a mistake. How much are they paying you?
He could take you.
You fight?
I used to.
If you hurt him, I'll hurt you.
I'm doing this on my own free will.
Okay,
I won't hurt him.
I literally learned kung fu in the mountains for like 7 years.
To be fair,
And I've been actively learning how to
fighting.
fight and working out. Wait,
the
what's your
long
idea?
game on this?
Hank.
What's your...
Not kung
Where
fu.
we should go.
Oh,
Okay, I know
I
how
understand.
to street fight. Like actually, the style of martial art
Well, I'm not
I
talking about
use
street fighting. I'm talking guerrilla
is-
tactics.
I'm talking about just like a match.
Something
I'm not. I don't do the
Doctor.
prank. I don't do the
Yes,
prank war thing.
immensely
No, thanks.
amusing.
I don't need that paranoia.
Enlighten me. How am I bringing
You can always
joy
try to
your day?
impress.
I'm just imagining you getting on all fours, running about in the woods, glowing like Night City.
Yeah,
To
we
pull
should
off
all-
your
No,
guerrilla
well, this is-
tactics.
This has been a
Very
great
well.
time. Thank you for having
Either
us.
way.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yep. I have had my fill.
Yes.
Have a good night, you
Sit
all.
down.
And it's easy to blend in when everything else around you glows as well.
Yes, but most places do not, Jaden.
I know that.
Then don't toast yourself up as though you can do your tactics everywhere.
So where are we going?
Don't like being challenged like that.
I.
That was barely a challenge.
It wasn't really. No.
Ice's place. You can go to my place.
Why don't we go to fucking Ice's place?
We can go to my place if you'd like to watch something or just relax.
Wherever you'd
Go
like to
somewhere.
go.
I guess it's not...
That is to be determined. I'll send you a message. Whether or not
I don't know where the fuck I'd want to go. Can I just let you guys take me wherever? Because I can't exactly move too hot.
How
you
about
know?
this? Isa's apartment, or no?
We're not understands. We're not keeping it pick up equipment.
No, why do I want to go back there?
Your apartment, it is.
I had my shell, and we're taking the other crabs, so we have more than enough crabs. So if you want to, you can keep the rest, or you can give it out to people.
Is it your first time having a sleepover?
Biggest crab here. You see that?
I'll have to inform
I don't
my
know,
other
is it?
crabs.
That is massive crab.
You haven't been there yet.
Apparently we're dating.
Birthday sleepover. Also, yes, you are.
Not right now, though, because we're closing that
The
down.
fuck?
Maybe later.
You know, whatever the fuck happens, I'm not even interested in it. Because, like, it just sounds like a fucking drug trip.
Everyone has.
Reality is stranger than fiction. Yes.
Do you need me to lift?
There's someone else.
Need me? No. And most likely contact with you is better lessened. So, I will carry her to Echo's place. She will be dropped off there. And you two will enjoy the night together. Just do the same as we've been so far. Upsy daisy.
You know, this has to be the most embarrassing thing to happen to me all week.
Oh no,
It's the
if
only
you
thing I
remembered.
remember all week.
If you just let enjoy yourself for a moment, you would be very much enjoying this treatment from me.
Is that so?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Because you're pressed up against my oinky boinkies. My big bongalos.
I hate it here.
My wind-strapping, wind-flapping
How-
sex mounds. I see you
How long
laughing,
until we get to
Echo.
your place, Echo?
It's a little bit of a trip. But it shouldn't take that long.
Okay.
And we're off. Yippee!
I can finally fucking move again! Holy shit! My legs are numb.
I planned to get out of VR an hour.
Hello! I'll pee, by the way.
Get out of VR.
Also, I noticed tattoos. Jaden spotted those. While
Yippee.
he was admittedly looking at Ivanka's ass, but he noticed the tattoos.
Actually, these aren't it. I forgot.
Oh my god.
They're leftover emissions that I forgot to turn off. It's my eyes emissions. If you look close, it's actually my eye texture.
Hold on.
Because I copy, so what I do is I make the material once to make all the shading the same, so I don't have to copy paste data over and over and over and over again. And I just and then just change the texture. But yeah, no, sorry, no tattoos. Sorry.
You all have a wonderful night. I need to get the brick off my face. It is late.
Yes. I'm sorry that I couldn't do Mona birthday things. I was about to swap over and then Amanda needs you and I'm like, fuck. Okay.
Hey, listen, you can just do it a week late when
True.
He told Jaden what you said.
I didn't hear that. I legitimately didn't hear that.
Didn't do what?
He just comes up like 5 minutes later, and
you
he just comes up to Jaden and just says, repeated what
that was my interpretation of what Jaden said because I have to watch the play-by-play like clip back to back, and he's like, "Did he just thank me for being like sexy for like giving him spank fake material, bro?"
He's basically he's 19. He's stupid.
I know. It's still. That's what she thought she was saying. So she was like, "Oh my god, I just was thanked for being spanked bank material." Okay.
That's exactly where his brain went.
Oh, well then she was right. She guessed right. She just repeated it.
Also,
by the way, was the document actually good reading material?
Yes.
Spent a lot of time on it.
Yes.
That's
why it worked.
My favorite bit was the Drider transformation. In the
Yeah.
pod.
What he was doing,
I'm so sad that a certain person wasn't here today because I would have been able to do this.
so you would have put on a shirt.
Awesome.
Thirsty.
Jaden smells like burnt hair because you want to
Why? Thirsty.
Thirsty.
She made Jaden bend over and he got slapped in the ass with a fireball.
Bloosh.
Don't worry, we'll get you a Capri Sun.
I want to see you thirsty.
I'm so sorry for locking you, by the way. I'm so fucking
It's okay.
sorry. I'm so
You can't know how things will go.
Yeah.
At the very least, I wasn't unconscious. Technically, I locked you more than you locked me. Either way.
By the way,
I feel bad though. I
I feel
wanna
bad.
buy Kate's place, I've
Just so
got to
you know,
get her
his
model
isn't like
done
a tiny
first,
chill. He like
which I have
your
been
body
slaving
temperature
away
drops
on.
very quickly.
Yeah, I know
I'll
that.
let you know when I finally do.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Also, he's that sort of.
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
Uncomfortable if he touched
What?
you in his ears.
What?
Oh no, totally. You remember that?
Okay.
He feeds off heat, so like he's essentially taking your body temperature and your
Good
inner
seeing you
skin
again.
heat.
Yeah, you too.
Also, a good thing happened to
Yeah,
Runa.
see, Jaden's a
Yeah?
good naturally high body heat.
Runa
This is what
found
he is.
someone that they like.
He doesn't sweat.
Oh, Pog.
So.
Emo, thank you for the raid.
Yeah. But because of this, Runa feels like a nuclear reactor.
Oh no.
What sort of heat does it?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Not sort of heat. What sort of
Emo, I had a lot of fun.
Too.
Luckily, it doesn't make the
It just
water
drops it
boil.
until it's
Yeah.
frozen.
Shenanigans.
So as long as it can go.
I should probably.
Uh-oh.
I wonder what.
Also, I think it's
probably
like
look up what.
Emo, by the way, Ivanka put her contact information as that vampire lady with the vampire emoji and a heart.
Yeah.
Aw, that's cute. Yeah, that's the usual way for showing love, pretty much, but that's adorable.
Yeah, it's
Thanks for the sub! 16 months, thank you.
You.
Yes.
Why did you have to point that out about the growing floof? Why did you have to point
I
that
saw
out?
it and I had to share it. I had to.
The groin floof?
I had to.
What?
Show.
Wait! Hold on.
Show.
Come here.
Yeah, she.
No. Stay at that distance. Stare. Look at these two fluffs. It looks like a downward arrow.
Frick, it does. Why
It's
the heck does it do
It's almost as if this base is a furry model and it was probably.
Wow! It also vaguely looks like a penis.
It's not a penis.
I know, but it looks definitely like a downward arrow.
Jesus.
I know.
Christy.
That's hilarious. I love that emo.
There's no way.
I'm gonna be
That
honest.
just left your fucking mouth. Oh my god. There is a way.
It's fine. She's gonna rename his contact information to unarmed and dangerous. Winky face.
While she's shooting that in character in front of fucking everyone down the range. No. The in character part actually doesn't surprise me more than right now out of character pointing it out.
Interested in.
Well,
like, sexual
her
things.
not live.
Well, skeleton.
I wouldn't even blink, but
So
she's
I had
alive
to
right
try
now.
and
That's the
think,
difference.
Would he react at that?
Also,
Would he?
Olive.
And I just decided he would just be like.
Thank you for the interactions with the viewers. Kate.
Just acting disappointed.
I tried. I was like coming and arguing about coming today because I've been sick with a cold for the last week. And I'm
Yeah.
finally starting to get over it.
Yeah.
Ma'am, please.
Why are you jumping?
I'm just
Ma'am,
stimming.
please.
Ma'am, please.
I'm stimming.
Uh,
Oh, I see.
That's.
I forgot about boobs.
I can only be so gay. Also, I appreciate that there's a fizz bone on the belly ring.
Yes, there is.
Wait, is there?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit, there is.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And now I've got that song in
Yeah.
my head.
That's ridiculous. Another out of character thing I noticed because Jaden was staring at Ivanka's ass.
Ah.
That's I don't know how to respond to that. And Sanishi basically just looked at Jaden and was like, ah, you have a type. What the?
Oh yeah.
That's.
Huh?
I just went to Jaden because he was talking about Ivanka, and he goes, "You know, I'm noticing a trend in which you seem to like larger than average, like larger in personality, average women that are aggressively mistreat you." And he just looks away and goes,
Well, this is an extra one because it's something. Ah, it's a werewolf. But not. They're just stinky all the time.
They are stinky all the time.
Something vampire.
Something.
Bah, bah, bah.
The
What? She called that was her saying your your orc through made me laugh.
It was so accurate though. With that description that you gave, the most accurate. You were like, I'm just talking to her. I was just
No, I've
talking to
tried
her.
talking to her. I talked to her. It doesn't work. Just like.
Yeah. It amazed me. That was great. Knowing, oh my god, Christy, you know how difficult it is for me to sit still. That was.
Hey, sugar.
That wasn't interesting.
God damn it. Fucking rubble dog.
That looks like something from
Wolf, I was so tempted
What's
to
it called?
start moving. I couldn't move though. I was not allowed to move. I was like, I need to move. I need to go burr. I need to go burr.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I get that a lot. But still, it's a bit different.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Alright, chat. Yeah, there we go. Fucking personal mirrors are the best. Damn, her hair feels like extra warm gold. Wonder how this looks. Oh man, that's like almost too red, but I kind of dig it though. Cause it like glows through her hair. It's fucking manic. Nice.
Are you showing the thirsty?
Yep. And I'm also, you know.
Did I see it? I didn't get to see it.
Oh, sure.
Thirsty.
My feet hurty.
That's it.
Is that if Finley was here?
No.
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 There's someone else?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. I'm very interested in that.
It's only a matter of if they show.
Oh, I think I know who.
The FNAF DLC is out? Wait, what? No, it's not. It comes out in the middle of the night tomorrow. Not today. Right?
Hold.
Don't scare Christy like that.
No, hold on. Wait.
It's tonight?
Freaking second.
It's out?
Wait, hold.
Oh, fuck. If it's out.
God damn it.
Bye, everybody.
God damn it, Gossip.
Alright.
See you later. Have a wonderful day.
Christy's fucking out, bro. She's.
I'm not ending stream. The opposite. You fools, I'm not ending stream. Yes, we're switching games. I have to wait for it to install anyway. The question is how long will it take? I had a great night. I really liked talking to your guy. Ah! It's okay. That just happens. What do you mean undefined? Oh, wait. That, I think I understand why. Maybe. Okay, how long is this download gonna take?